Coming to you live from somewhere around the world. It's the one, the only, the man who's a bit silly, and the man who will make the next minutes of your life beautiful.
It's your boy. It's your boy Amreezy, one of the greatest intros on YouTube.
It's your boy.
It's your boy.
It's your boy.
It's your boy. It's your boy.
It's your boy.
It's your boy, Amreezy, and I'm back with another Road to Sorare Boss episode where we follow my journey in the wonderful world of Sorare. I've not got my lamp on. I've not got my ring light on. 2 seconds. This is unprofessional. I mean, that was unprofessional. That is a new low, even for me, by my high professional standards of production. Welcome, guys. Welcome to a Sorare stream where I talk Sorare. I talk all of the miserable decisions I'm making, all of the money I could have won but didn't win. If that's your kind of content, if you like to watch a manager on a bit of a budget playing Sorare, not winning much, hi, my name's Amreezy. Nice to meet you. Zooter's in the chat already. Look at this. Hey, Zooter. How are you, mate? You Amsterdonian prince. What do you call someone from Amsterdam? It's not, I'm guessing it's not Amsterdonian. How would I say Amsterdonian prince with the correct word there? Couldn't see you. Oh, Zootert. Oh, you. I didn't get there. I was thinking, oh, there you are. Oh, did something go wrong with the timer? But no, I nearly didn't make the stream today because I started the timer and then my boy needed his nappy changing from our American viewers, his diaper changing. And my wife wasn't around. It was me. I was like, okay, the time has just started. Can we get this nappy and trousers back on in time? And then I rushed back just as sort of, just as I think Hernduzi was doing his It's Your Boy. I think I got in there just in time. So that's why the ring light wasn't on. That's a long way of describing what I've just been up to. How's it going, gang? How is it going? I am not best pleased with Sorare. Not best pleased with Sorare. Because the weekend just gone. Now, how it works is I show you my lineups from the previous game week. We then build towards the end of the video. We'll build the lineups for this weekend. But we always start with looking at new cards that I bought, and before that, how the previous game week went, which is currently live. It's the midweek where I was optimistic. If you saw my video on Monday, I was an optimistic chappy. I was going, I'm feeling good about this. Head's 9 shot. Head's 9 shot. Then when we go to this camera, head is in shot. Okay, so we can lose a bit of space at the top there. It'll do. It'll do. I was optimistic because we had a Premier League midweek set of fixtures, and if you're like me and you're playing Premier League in season, that's good, right? That's what you want. You want a midweek Premier League game week, and I picked Chelsea. Chelsea were playing Leeds at home. Great fixture. Leeds, you know, form had dipped slightly. I picked 5 starting Chelsea players. First time I've done that in a while. Palmer, Enzo, Caicedo, Cucurella, Sanchez. Big players. All of them big scorers. Cucurella got substituted at halftime. Cucurella got substituted at halftime. Thank you. Thank you, Sorare. Caicedo made a mistake that led to a goal or a penalty. Penalty conceded and a yellow card. 27 points from Caicedo, who I spent about £80 on. Well done, Caicedo. And then Robert Sanchez got a 27 because he's a terrible goalkeeper. Well done, Robert Sanchez. Well done, Robert Sanchez. Thanks for ruining my midweek. Thanks. So we didn't hit hot streak number 3, which is what we wanted. So back to streak number 1. Still not hit hot streak number 3. That's hilarious. Second lineup, Ryan Cherky, captain, didn't start. Well done, Amreezy. Ryan Cherky didn't start. Cunha got substituted with a 37. I mean, the Arsenal boys have still got to play today, but any serious prizes have long gone. It would be nice if this doesn't get relegated. If we can just keep a Division 1 Premier League in season lineup, I'll take that. That will be all I want from this lineup. This lineup, you know, João Pedro did well. Gibbs White, okay. I thought they'd do better at Wolves. Guimaraes, solid card. Lewis Hall didn't start, randomly substituted. Thank you, Sorare. Thanks for another random substitution. And then the final Premier League lineup with Estevao captain. He did start. Estevao did start. I was debating on Monday's stream, will Estevao start? Will Andre Santos start? So I put them both in this lineup as a kind of, I'm unsure about them. They both started, but Kirkes didn't start. So there was one player that let me down in every single lineup. Do you have a Sterling card? I think he's going to rip up Eredivisie. Where's he gone? Is that official, Zuter? Where is Raheem Sterling gone? I do have a card, and it was vaulted, and I recently unvaulted it. As soon as Chelsea terminated his contract, I unvaulted him because I was like, he's going to go somewhere. There's no way they're going to terminate his contract, and he's not going to go somewhere. So I'm glad I've defrosted him, taken him out of the freezer. Where's he gone? They're not officially gone anywhere yet. Feyenoord. Ooh. Ooh. Sterling at Feyenoord could be fun. That could be fun. All right. Well, I'm glad I've got it. And his price is kind of going up, I'm seeing. I'm seeing a bit of price activity for Raheem Sterling here. Where do we see price activity? It's because there's no sales. We go classic Raheem. Oh, wow. Look at this. Look at this. Nobody, like in the last month, nobody's buying Raheem Sterling cards. And then today, what? People are going up to, oh my gosh, people are going up to £20 for Raheem Sterling. It was announced already. Yeah, I can see just from this price graph, if we just gone a week, nobody was buying him. Now, part of me thinks I should sell my Raheem Sterling card. Because, I mean, how great is he going to be? What's a classic Raheem Sterling going for right now? Someone just bought one for £5.33. It's not enough. If I could sell it for like £7 or £8, I'd probably sell him. But let's see. Maybe if he scores on his debut or something, the price will go up again, and then I could possibly sell him. Because or I keep him, or we just enjoy the Raheem Sterling ride. I think I'll do that. I'll keep him. £5. What's that? $7. Forget about it. Forget about it. Right. So that's how we did the Premier League midweek. What also happened midweek was a couple of Premier League classic lineups let me down. I went for Crystal Palace at home to Burnley. Crystal Palace at home to Burnley. Kind of expect a Crystal Palace win there, right? Right? Breaking news. Wrong. Crystal Palace lost 2-3. So that's all of them cards gone. Sarr didn't score any of the two. Cunha, James Garner, and Elliot Anderson, okay scores, but bum rubbish, the rest of them. And then Reece James didn't play in this lineup, and Caicedo. So this also, just not a fun midweek, I'll be honest. And I was so optimistic. Chelsea at home to Leeds, I thought we were going to win loads. Tigres won 4-1, which was annoying because they didn't keep the clean sheet. That's them having bad scores. Brunetta didn't do anything, got substituted, 37 captain, terrible. Gorian had a good game, but I didn't put Gorian in this lineup. I went for Lainez instead and Brunetta. Oh, Amreezy. Midweek pain all around. I did win a card. Where did I win a card? In Contender, I won a... Oh, no, that wasn't this week. I won it in the weekend. I won a tier 2 card in Contender. From this lineup. With a lot of Tigres players. Barcelona defender. Sergi Dominguez, big score from him. And I won a tier 2 card. And I've already sold it. The card that I got was this guy. Dolgukan Haspolat. And if you're watching Hernduzi, or you watch this later, Hernduzi, I know I did say that you could have this card. You were like, I'll buy that card off you. And I was like, oh, he goes for about £3. So I listed him for £3 without thinking. And then today, like just before the stream, someone's bought him. And now I'm thinking I should have sold him for £4 because his recent prices, £3.92, £3.78. So I think I underlisted him because I thought Hernduzi was going to buy him. And then I just forgot to remind Hernduzi to buy him, and someone else bought him. So, yeah, as you can see here, I'm kind of in the middle. Why? Is he got a transfer or something? Because there's another little price spike here for him. But we got £3 out of it. I don't play Belgium League in season, so, £3 is better than no pounds. That's the philosophy on this channel. Menito! How are you, Menito? How has your day been? How are we feeling confident for the Sorare weekend? How are we feeling, Manito? Hope you're well. Right. So I don't have any new cards since Monday's video. The only new card that I got, I sold. Unless I got another Zagreb card. Did I get another Zagreb card? No. Gimaresh. I showed you Gimaresh. Should we have a little look at the floor price to see if that Gimaresh trade is looking even better these days? So Gimaresh is now worth £22. What's that? 5, 6, 10, 18. But that's about 18 or 19 pounds. We're still up on the Gimaresh trade. How did Brighton? I've stopped looking for Brighton scores. Now that I've got rid of the Brighton cards, I don't even check Brighton scores, but I'm hoping they're not smashing it. Look at that. Look at that. Terrible. Terrible. And the thing is, Mint, look at this. This is when I got him. I got him here. This is classic Sorare. Someone does this, and you're like, whoa, he's just putting up 70 scores for fun. You buy him, and then he gets like this. Then he just falls off a cliff. Gets an injury. Never returns. And I think the same with Matoma. I think Matoma also just, I bought him because on his day, Matoma used to be a great player. But look at these. He's starting as well and getting 30s and get out of here. Get out of here. Right. That's my lineups done. How are we doing with the winter set competition? Terrible. We're on our, we're gonna, this is our last chance. The goalkeeper plays today and he needs to get 113 points. We need 113 points from the goalkeeper who's playing Arsenal. So we're going to fail this hot streak and that's our last life. We're going to have to go back to this step. Back to streak number 1. But, oh, we didn't claim our daily pack. Let's claim that. Let's spin a wheel live on stream. We also need to buy a pack today. So let's buy a pack as well. Let's buy another Premier League pack, shall we? Come on. Jack Grealish, injured. Hooray. A player that doesn't play. James Maddison, also injured. Yes. Muani doesn't play. Solanke, all right, Solanke's a good one. Solanke, at least he plays. And Spurs with a new manager. Maybe Solanke gets a bit of a boost with the new manager at Spurs. Who knows? So let's claim that. Let's spin a couple of wheels. I've also got an MFL pack to open. Maybe I'll do that at the end of the stream because I do appreciate this is not a Sorare stream. This is a Sorare stream, but maybe right at the end I'll open up an MFL pack just because I can't wait till my next MFL stream, which is next Tuesday. 500. That's better than 200, which is what I feel like I usually get. And then the last one, come on, gems. I've never landed on gems. Anyone else? There we go. I always get 200. Just 200 every spin. Sometimes it's 500, but usually it's 200. Gutted for losing my streak 4 on... Oh, Manito, you got to streak 4. I mean, congratulations on getting that far, mate. That's an achievement, but yeah, it's a shame to make it. You're 1 away from the cash prizes. You're on the 30 gems, 1 away. I've restarted yesterday. Good luck, Manito. Let's hope we can both restart and do well. I will be restarting after this. It's annoying I can't just cancel this lineup and build another one. Like, can I cancel it? Can I just accept defeat and start building a new one? I can't even, like, experiment with my cards to see what they're going to look like on Friday's fixtures, but tomorrow I'll have a look. I'll see Friday fixtures / the weekend. And there's a lower points target, right? 280 points. We should be able to hit that quite easy, but then it'll be the same here. I think we'll just struggle with this. Is it worth spending money to buy some better players? Probably not, but let me know if you're watching this video in the future, let me know if you've spent money. I'm very curious about people's winter set strategies. Right, I've not built any lineups for the weekend, so we're going to build them all on stream. Lineup building. Oh my God, what am I doing? My head's all over the place. There's no Premier League football this weekend. So my main league, the main budget is on all in Premier League for the last season probably. Next season, I don't think I'm going to do that. So we've got no Premier League to build, which is it should be quicker to build lineups today. So we start off with La Liga, where, as the video is titled this week, more La Liga pain incoming. I'm really struggling with La Liga. I've never made it past streak number 1. I don't have good cards. I should just sell them. But I just know if I sell my Villarreal stack, they will smash somebody at some point. And maybe I can get a cash prize if they smash someone. So Villarreal are playing Getafe or Getafe, if you're, maybe that's how it's pronounced. Getafe or Getafe are 11th, but it's an away game. And look at Villarreal's recent form, dog dirt. But we're going to have to go for a Villarreal stack. So let's just build a Villarreal team. In season. Oh, God. They're all injured. Juan Foyth is the player that I'd like the most, but he's out all season now. Cardona gets a game now and again, but his form has been terrible. Look at his form earlier. Earlier, we were putting up peaks. Look at this. What's happened to Cardona? He's broken himself. Look at this. Will he play? If Cardona plays, then I think we play Cardona. No, Cardona's not playing. Cardona is not expected to be playing, so we're not going to be able to put a full Villarreal stack out there unless we use a classic card where we have Santiago Marino, who should be playing. Right, Rotowire? Right, Rotowire. Marino should be playing. There he is, right back. Okay, so we could go, but then that feels like a waste. We could also pick a Barcelona card. We could go for a Garcia. We could go for a Salas in season. Salas in season, actually, that could be the play. Midfielders. Is Rafinha back? Is Rafinha back? Ladies and gentlemen, if Rafinha's back, we've got a star boy in La Liga back. He's not back. He's still questionable. Rafinha is ruled out of Thursday's Copa del Rey clash, according to Big Alfredo Martinez, right? So we can't pick him. Antonio Blanco is in good form, but we're picking a defender who he's playing against. So maybe we put him in the other lineup. Mariba or Papa Gay, it's looking like. Papa Gay's not done anything for a while, but he could put up a 50. Why not? Why not? We're building a Villarreal lineup. Will Georgie play up front? Georgie and Pepe. Oh, they're saying Pepe's not going to play. They don't think Pepe's playing, but Sorare reckons Pepe is playing. I'm inclined to go with Sorare on this one just because he's been in good form in his last 2 games. So that means we'll take out, or we'll leave him there. Oh, we could go for no classic cards, or we could go for the midfielder as a classic midfielder. Who we got? We got stung with Frankie de Jong last week because he didn't play at all against Mallorca. He stayed on the bench all game. So that must mean he plays against Girona, right? And if he does, we captain him. Did I miss anyone else? Fermin, Dani Olmo, Thiago? Not really, right? Are there any good classic strikers? Who's Julian Alvarez playing? Vallecano? Lewandowski should be playing. But I think we've got to go Frankie de Jong here. Built. Lineup built. Second La Liga lineup. That is going to have to be a classic goalkeeper. Either Severo, who's playing Sevilla away, 13th v 14th, or we go Pena, whose scores have been dreadful, and he's playing the team who are 9th. Or we go Dimitrovic, who's playing Celta Vigo, another mid-table clash there. We'll pick Dimitrovic if our Celta Vigo defender is fit. Our Espanyol defender is fit. So I think we go for the Espanyol defensive stack of Dimitrovic and Romero. Romero's not been playing lately. He missed the last 2 games. Why has Carlos Romero not been playing for Espanyol? Because he was a good scoring card. Espanol. They're saying he's back. They're saying he's back at left back. So we'll build our little Espanol mini stack in defense. Midfield, we could go for another Espanol player in Edu Exposito, but he's 40% chance to play. Why? Because he had such a bad game last game? What's wrong with Exposito? They're saying he's going to play here. I'm inclined to gamble here. It's La Liga. Why not? Have a gamble. Have a little Espanol gamble. Up from Oyarzábal's playing Real Madrid away, so that's a tricky fixture for him. But my only other option is an injured Take or an Espanol striker who's always on the bench. Carreras, yeah, forget that. Gonna have to go with the big man against Real Madrid, and then we've got one more pick. One more pick, and I think that will have to be Antonio Blanco. And we captain, drumroll please, Oyarzábal surprising everybody and scoring, or Carlos Romero in defense, or Blanco. I think we're going to go with Romero in defense. Manito says, good question here. Are you playing the Valentine's special event? I will, Manito. I am going to play that. Are you playing it, Manito? I did see the Valentine's competition. Here it is, guys. And I was a bit surprised that the rewards are just XP. Like, I know it's a lot, 30k XP, but for the top prize. But that seems a bit of a... What's the incentive? Like, who wants XP? So you can level up. It just doesn't seem very exciting, but... I'll probably build it with leftover cards that I don't really care about. At least one change is guaranteed. Carlos Romero will turn Salinas out. Let's hope so, Manito. Let's hope so. I'm guessing you mean Salas. Yeah, either Salas or Romero has a good game. So I've covered my bases there. We'll build a third La Liga lineup as well, just as for XP. Just for XP on cards. Almada never plays. Taki maybe... No, he won't play. So just to build a bit of XP on these boys. We could build a fourth lineup. No, we've not got another goalkeeper. Right. So Valentine's Day I will play. I've only got champion and all-star to build now. So I'll build a serious champion line. Actually, I've not got any Premier League cards. I've not got any Premier League cards, so I'm not probably going to have a good lineup here. Monaco playing Nantes, and Con has been in good form lately, so I think we'll go for a Monaco stack here. Udinese are playing Sassuolo. It's quite a nice fixture for Soleil. Where are my Monaco defenders? Kera. Let's see who Rotowai are predicting plays for Monaco. Monaco haven't had a good season. Zachariah's at centre-back. They're playing 3 at the back. Teze, Zachariah, Kera. Well, we do have Teze and we do have Keraha, so we could double up on a Monaco defense here. And go Teze, but he's a 70% chance to play. Let's go Keraha. He's more nailed on. And let's go for another Monaco boy in midfield. So I want him to play alongside the other Monaco boy there. We got a lot of Barcelona options here. We got Kaminsky. Is that a good fixture for him? No, not really. Alenia, Mariba, Pepelou's playing Levante, who are doing Levante are having a bad season, but so are Valencia. I think we're going to have to go for the Barcelona boys. So we'll go for Dani Olmo. Oh, let's check. Let's double check Rotowire. Barcelona are getting hard to predict again because injured players for Barcelona are returning. And it's making picking the players a nightmare. Balde, Garcia, Kubrasi, Kunde. Okay, that's the bog standard Barcelona defense. Then it's Olmo, De Jong, Fermin, Torres, Lamal, Lewandowski. Really? Last time you said Torres didn't play. So it's either Torres or Lewandowski we go for. Lewandowski played the last game. Torres came off the bench. No, I'm not picking Torres. That's too risky. Christopher Nkunku's a good shout. Pisa. Yeah, let's go Christopher Nkunku. Even though 60% chance to play, I feel like it's Christopher Nkunku's season. I feel like it's Christopher Nkunku's season. Yep, he's going to play. Christopher Nkunku is in. I think we'll put all the Barcelona players in the second lineup. So let's not put any more... Oh, I know, but we've not got any decent midfielders. Fermin had a cracker of a game last game, but then when he doesn't get a goal involvement, his scores aren't great. Whereas Dani Olmo, I feel like he's just better, isn't he? And then could go Fermin and Dani Olmo. So as you can see here, the second lineup's not going to be strong, so I don't feel confident putting that in Division 1. Alvarez is due a goal. Come on, Julian Alvarez. He's due one. Julian Alvarez is due one. I'm going to captain Christopher Nkunku. Why not? This doesn't feel like a Division 1 lineup. I'm not feeling confident with this, guys. I'm not going to put that in Division... Although this is going to get relegated. Is this going to get relegated? Let me just double check if how we're currently doing and if we're actually going to get relegated. Maybe we've not got players to play yet. All-Star, Division 1. We're not getting relegated. Oh, Champion. Champion, Division 1. We are getting relegated. All right, well, we'll build it in that lineup because it'll be a Division 2 lineup then. I'm all right with that. Christopher Nkunku, captain. Let's go. Come on. Everyone, positive vibes to Christopher Nkunku this weekend. Let's have a look at who's playing in Mexico. Who are Tigres playing? Tigres are playing, drumroll please, Cruz Azul. Ooh, tricky game. Tricky game. Santos, on the other hand, are playing Mazatlan, and I might be going to this game. I may be in the stadium for Santos versus Mazatlan. Two terrible teams playing against each other. Do I build a Division 1 Santos lineup? I think I build a Division 2 Santos lineup. Here we go. This is it. This is the moment for Santos. Which defenders do I still have? Oh my god, look at his scores. Look how terrible his scores have been lately. Didn't play last game. 20, 21, 19. Oh my gosh, am I really going to pick? Am I really going to pick him? He didn't even play the last game. Why didn't he play? Was he injured? But I'm going to the game. I'm going to be in the stadium for Santos v Mazatlan. So I want a lineup of as many as possible. Amione Abella is going to play at right back, apparently. He's going to play at right back. Is this stupid? Amione's the other one I'd consider Amione. Is this stupid? Is this a Division 3 lineup? No, it's a Division 2 lineup. We've got to believe. We've got to believe in the Santos boys this week. So we're looking like Abella and Amione are probably the two to go for. Or we just go for the goalkeeper and build a serious lineup, and we don't go a Santos heavy lineup. Who's Sergio Dominguez playing? Wait. Sergio Dominguez needs to be in contender in season, so he can't be in this lineup. Thiago Silva's playing 13th away. Shall we do it? Should we build a full Santos lineup? So it will be Amione in defense at left back or centre back. And it will be Abella at right back. Then in midfield, we could just go for a Santos defensive stack. I don't think we'll go Santos midfielders. We do have Villalba, I guess we could chuck in actually. This lineup, I feel so silly making this lineup. I'm thinking we don't go Santos midfield. Let's go Santos shirt. Brunetta in a Santos shirt. That's something. Let's go Tigres and Cruz Azul attack. We'll go for Tigres attack in one lineup, and we'll go for a Cruz Azul attack in the other lineup. So we have either Gorian. I think Gorian will be the last. Gorian, Gaza, or Angulo. I'm guessing Gorian. Again, Gorian used to play for Santos. So this is a 2 ex-Santos players and then a Santos defensive stack. Always Captain Brunetta. Let's go, All-Star. So my other lineup will be the Cruz Azul leftovers. That will be Cruz Azul defender or midfielder. Where is he? Plavecino and Paradella. That's the Cruz Azul boys. Oh, and they've got Juca at Monterrey. Do I have another Cruz Azul card? We've got Piovi in defense and we've got Marquez. So we'll put Piovi in defense. Alongside, I'm tempted to chuck in Thiago Silva, you know? Tempted to chuck in a bit of Thiago. Scores haven't been that great. But it's Thiago. In goal, we will go for... Oh, we've still got the Tigres goalkeeper. That doesn't make sense, though. To put the Tigres goalkeeper in with... Tricky game for Onana, but he had a good score last game against Fenerbahce. Maybe he makes a lot of saves. Why is Karius a 40% chance to play, by the way? That scares me. Atlas are playing Pachuca away. 3-0 win in the last game. And then Juarez are playing Necaxa. Let's go Necaxa goalkeeper. And that's the easiest fixture on paper. And we will captain. I've got a feeling about Juca. I don't know why. But he's got a nice fixture. He got an okay score in his last game. Let's go big Juca captain this time. Or Plavecino's been in good form for Cruz Azul, but it's a tricky game. Also, they're playing today. They're playing Vancouver today, Cruz Azul. So we're going to have to double check that because if they play their strongest team, maybe some will get rested in the league. Right. That's All-Star. Let's do what Manito says in the chat. Are you playing Valentine's Special? Yes. We're going to do that now. Now that we've built our serious lineups. Right. Before we do that, we're going to build our contender in-season lineup, which is going to have... Why is Karius 40%? What happened? I can't use RotoWire to check. I've not got any other goalkeepers. We have to pick him. I mean, I could go for a classic goalkeeper. Karius. Let's check out what's happening with Karius, shall we? Karius and Katic miss... Oh, I've got Katic as well. I'm having a terrible time with contender in season. We got relegated back to Division 3. Karius and Katic miss Schalke training as Bachmann returns. Oh, no. Karius trained individually yesterday. It remains to be clean whether he'll make his debut or if Karius... I think if Karius trained on his own, it's not like he's super injured. Also, we're in Division 3. I think we just take the gamble that Karius plays. Katic we can't play. So then the other option is this guy from Schalke, who came off the bench last game. So I think we have to play our Sergi Dominguez here, and we build the rest of the team will just be Dynamo Zagreb. We've only got one midfielder. It's nice and simple. It's Hoxha and the other guy then. The Dynamo Zagreb outfield with a risky Karius goalkeeper. Captain Sergi Dominguez. Let's go. Now we can build the Valentine's Day lineup. Now we can build Valentine's Day. Right, so there's a cap on this. A cap of 280. Oh, it's a low cap. That's a low cap. Well, we've not used our goalkeeper. We've got quite a few goalkeeping options, but let's let the goalkeeper be a low cap option. Lewandowski has a low L15 because he was injured for a while and has had a few bad scores. But he's playing Girona. It's a nice fixture. So I think we take a gamble on Lewandowski. Maybe we bought a Barcelona double up. Oh, Zootert. Zootert, you absolute charmer. I'm looking if I've got a GIF here that like says something like love, but I don't. So just imagine there's a GIF doing something like love. I'll put Zootert in midfield. Where's Zootert's card? I think I sold my Zootert card. This guy, Santos midfielder, playing Mazatlan. That could be a good shout. We could spend a bit of money in defense and go for a Barcelona defender like Garcia. Maybe double up on the Barcelona defense or put Fermin. Can we just build a Barcelona lineup? I'm looking at the L15 and it's not going down anytime soon. 62 in goal. Could go for Tigre goalkeeper. Yeah, sure. Why not? It might make a lot of saves. Don't think he's keeping a clean sheet, but he's making a lot of saves. And we've used up all of the cap. We've only got 4 left, so that feels quite nice. I think Lewandowski as a captain would be the shout if we're going to... Any other contenders? I don't like that we've doubled up on the Barcelona defense. Maybe we could put in... Let's sort by L15s. We can go up to a 61 L15 here. How Victor? I don't know. All right, we'll double it as we'll forget it. Barcelona double up in defense. If they keep a clean sheet, we've got double the points there. That's the Valentine's special. How many lineups can we build? Just one? Just one. Just the one. I'm thinking if Dani Olmo would be better here. But then we have to take Dani Olmo out of our... Then we have to take Olmo out of whatever lineup we put him in. Which is... Where's the Dani Olmo line? Here we go. We'd have to take Dani Olmo out of here. Nah, we're not doing that. Right, let's build another champion lineup. We've only got like 2 more lineups to build because no Premier League lineups today. But it's not going to be Division 1, so it's going to be a Division 2 lineup. Severa. Got to be Severa. No, he's playing Severa. Ben Chilwell's got a tricky game. Trent Alexander-Arnold came back for Real Madrid last game off the bench. Will Trent be starting, or is it too soon for Trent to be starting? Let's go back, check La Liga predicted Real Madrid lineup. They're saying Trent Alexander-Arnold is going to start. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I think we gamble on a Trent then. Got to play him at the right back slot, not left back. We go for Trent and we go for... Who's Kufal playing? That's a nice fixture. Coming off a 5 score against Bayern Munich. He's also playing tonight against Freiburg. So we'll keep an eye on that. We've got our Villarreal defender that we never used. We'll go Villarreal. We'll go Villarreal. Oh my god, the midfield options are so bleak. So bleak. Without the Premier League fixtures, my midfield is just like absolute dog rubbish. Pepelu. If Pepelu starts, that's a nice fixture. Let's check the Valencia team news. Valencia. They're saying Pepelu starts. That's all I need. I've not exactly got a lot of options here. Pepelu, even though he's 40%, and then we either go. We could go for another Alaves card in Elena, or we could go Kaminsky, who's got a higher ceiling. But I like that I've gone for the Alaves goalkeeper, so I like the Alaves link up here. Lots of Alaves cards. Do we go for an Alaves striker in Tony Martinez? I think we do. I think this is going to be a Deportivo Alaves lineup. And then a Deportivo Alaves defender. Makes sense, right? It makes sense to me. Let's put him here so that they're all together, all there. No. Go away, Trent. I want all of the Alaves cards next to each other. And then Trent can be up here. Bosh. Captain. Tony Martinez, the captain. Go on, Tony. Let's just double check Tony Martinez will be starting and he doesn't have any sort of injuries. Alaves, there he is. Tony Martinez. Tangelier, Carlos Alenia, the goalkeeper. Everyone's on. Antonio Blanco. They're all on to start for Deportivo Alaves. Happy days. Right. That's that done. All-Star, last lineup I'll be building today, gang, and then I'm out of here. Oh no, I've done my All-Star lineups. Oh, am I done? I might be done, you know? That might be me. Yeah, I'm not building another champion lineup because you saw my midfielders. It'll be dreadful. And I've got no Division 3 lineups in champion, so I'll not do that. Maybe I could chuck them all in All-Star. I've got a Division 3 All-Star. Okay, this is the last lineup we're building. All-Star Division 3. One spot left in goal. Do we go Onana, a tricky fixture but could make lots of saves? Atlas, tricky fixture but has had good form? Or Pena, who has the home game against Osasuna? Let's go Pena. Because I think I can match him with a Elche defender, right? No. I think I've played him in season. Right, forget it. Kufal and I'm torn between Teze and Balde. Not feeling that. Not feeling that. Oh, Zuta. I know, this close to Valentine's Day as well, Zuta. 2 days away from Valentine's Day, and I understand that leaving people at this time of year, you know, it's tricky, but I have to, Zuta. You have to let me spread my wings, you know? I have no other lineups to build. Actually, I could build the common lineups. I could build some common lineups. Teze, chuck him in. Why not? I'm basically just putting all the players that I thought about in other lineups. Why have I got hiccups? Let's double up on the Santos attack. So in one lineup, I've got Santos defense. This lineup, Santos attack. And one more card. One more card. Who wants to make the lineups this week? I'm looking for like exceptions, like have Sorare missed a trick? Have they wrongly power graded someone? But I'm not seeing any gold. I hope we could go for a former Santos player who's just left Santos. Cambindo on his day. On his day. Oh, these hiccups are annoying me. Pal Victor it is. Captain Santos. Pal Victor. We're going to go with it. Let the L15 determine captain there because they all look rubbish. That is me, Don Gang. I will be back next week on Monday and Thursday with Sorare streams, on Tuesday and Wednesday with MFL streams. Oh! Zuta, if you're still here, speaking of MFL, I'm going to finish by opening my MFL pack. So if you don't like MFL, no hard feelings, you can leave. If it's just the Sorare content you wanted, you can leave. No hard feelings. However, if you've never played MFL before, this is what it looks like. And at the end of every season, seasons are 6 weeks long, you get coins, MFL currency, to spend on packs. Which are these packs. These are reward packs you can buy. And if you'd like to try MFL, use my link, which is on all of my MFL videos, and you'll get a free player when you spend over $25. So, Zuta asks, how are my earnings? I earned like 13,000, I think, MFL. So, for me, these green packs are the level I'm at. This is where I need to be. So I can't afford this pack. However, I can afford an uncommon player, which I've won my Ice Division in MFL, so I'm going to get promoted to the Stone. So for Stone, it's these blues and greens that I kind of need to be aiming for. So I've already bought one of these packs, and now I've only got 3,000 left balance. So I might just leave the 3,000 in the balance for next season. And I might open my pack, which is here. I think it's going to ask for my password. And if I speak, I'm in big trouble. Let me just type my password in before we switch. All right, we're done. Here we go. I guess I would like a centre back or a right back, maybe a striker. And ideally, we want this as young as possible. And we want it, so it could be between 75 and 85, or 65 or 75. Nicola Pace, he better be fast. Oh, wing back. I've stopped playing wing backs. Maybe I need to start playing wing backs again. He can play left wing back as well. Oh, God. I've got to bring back the wing back system. At this rate. That's not great, gang. That's not great. Pace, dribbling, defense. I feel like he's got stats to be a good right back. Terrible Zuta. We could sell him, but I don't think people will buy him. I'll try and sell him. See what offers I get, or we'll just have to... What's his code? What's his ID? Why is MFL info not working? What happened to MFL player info? Maybe he's drop off at right back. But he's yellow. A yellow at right back. I think I've got to try and sell him, haven't I? Oh, well. It's a disappointing pack opening. That's me done for today, guys. Like I said, join me next week for streams. Thanks for joining in the chat. Zutert, Manito. If you're watching this later, comment, like, and subscribe. Play info has been dead for weeks. Oh, God. That's how long it's been since I've needed to check someone. Oh, well. I'll live and I'll learn. Right. Zuta, good luck with your weekends. Good luck, everyone else, with your Sorare week. I'll see you next time. Hang on, I have some Mexican lads for AFC Amreezy, by the way. If you are an MFL player, now's the time to get in touch with me. I've got Stone, Spark, and Flint teams. Let's do this. Oh, you came at the good time. You came at the good time. Wait, that's a winking face. I hope you're not winking in glee at my poor MFL pull. That's all I'm saying. I think the Ramble are going to be on stream soon, so if you are into MFL, go check out the Ramble. They have an MFL stream either today or tomorrow, opening some packs. Oh, these hiccups. Right, I'm off to get rid of hiccups. Peace, everybody. Bye.